Hi, I'm Keegan, and this is a bunch of gamers. This is our 16th or 17th. I don't remember
17th.
anymore. 17th episode of our Werewolf the Apocalypse
Woo!
20th anniversary game. Some quick announcements for the people who listen to this. We do have a Pugmire game going on that is also on our channel. And we have been posting our stuff to the White Wolf and Onyx Path media page on Facebook. So give them a look too to find other actual plays you're interested in. So with that, I'm going to go around the table and have my players introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I play Shinigami, who is a 3-year-old lupus-born, formerly used in dogfighting rings. In Gyro Society, she is known as Fury Song, a galliard of Tribe Viana.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I play Cora. She's an Arun. In Cora Society, she's known as Two-Hearts, and she's part of the Get Fenris.
Hi, I'm Rayleigh, and I play Bee. She is 16 and a reluctant Garu Ragabash. In Garu Society, she is known as Pillar of Questions of the Silent Striders.
I am Tyler, and I play Kyle. He's 18, a Philodox, and has found his purpose with the Garu. He's known as Guards the Low, Child of Gaia.
Hello, and I'm Adam Sigurdsson. I play the character Mark Bishop. He is a third of the Children of Gaia. He's a 15-year-old boy, and he's known as Guides the Fallen in Garu Society.
So, last time you came across the Wesley Farms and saw that they were draining the water tables to an absurd level, causing the spirit of the water tables to be in constant agony. You've decided to try and look through some of his records first to get an idea of things, and then start destroying his crops and the equipment that keeps the crops upkept, and then let the insurance pay him out for it.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that the kids have left for school. The mother has gone or is heading into town later on in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And Dennis is out in the fields working on his crop. What do you do?
So did you say that it's already later in the day and the
Yes.
weather's out now?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's later in the day.
Okay.
So we should probably stage something so that he has a story. Because, like, if he just goes... I'm out of character. But, I mean, if he just goes and it's just like, my field's burned down. I don't know what happened, you know? But, like, if we give... I'm sorry, that was a very unflattering voice that I used.
No, people from Kansas sound like that.
But yeah, so like if we give him something like to at least something for him to create an idea of what he thinks happened, that would increase the likelihood that they would perhaps honor the insurance claim rather than just saying like, oh well, you did this yourself.
And we should probably look at the insurance claim too to see what it's covered.
And to make sure he has an alibi.
Yeah,
Right.
Because his insurance claim might. Now, I'm. This is highly unlikely, but his insurance claim might not cover something like fire or accidental damage.
Also, yes.
Stuff like that, similar to how life insurance doesn't cover specific types of death. So we have to look at it and see what it does cover, so that we're falling within the range of that.
Well, step 1 would be to find the papers.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got to invade the house
Mm-hmm.
without the farmer knowing.
Couldn't we just do that through the Umbra?
Yeah.
Well, we can't find papers through the Umbra.
We can use the Amber to pop in and then, you know.
Yeah, but it also doesn't show up in the Umbra.
Well, I'm
The
saying, so
house.
we go in the Umbra, we go in the house, and we come out through a mirror.
Right, but we can't. The house doesn't show up in the Umbra, is the problem.
Right.
Oh.
So when we pop back through, we might end up in a floorboard. Yes?
Now if we come through a mirror...
Will the mirrors in the real world always leave an impression in the Umbra?
You might create a shimmer, but not necessarily.
Okay. Would we have a reasonable chance of finding it?
The house?
The mirror in the house. Okay.
Possibly.
Well,
You have
maybe-
your pocket mirror, so if you go to a place, like you could go behind the house,
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
mirror in.
I think behind the house is probably the best bet. That way, like on the other side of the field domes, so that he can't see. Mom's out, kids are out.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure there's not a dog or something.
Good
Right.
point.
Have we heard a dog in the time we've been here?
No.
Okay.
Well, we also need someone to stay outside of the house and warn us when Dennis comes out.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's about 1 o'clock in the
Okay.
afternoon.
I think I might stay out just because I'm not good at looking for things. What would that roll be?
Perception alertness. Or to search for the papers.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Yeah, I got none of that. So I'll stay outside.
Let me see what I've got. Hang on.
I am an investigator.
I do
I'm
not have
also
anything in investigation.
an investigator.
I have some in perception.
I have 2 in investigation.
Yeah. So we will definitely go, the 3 of us.
Yes.
Okay, we'll stay outside.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What form are we in, by the way?
I think we're on
Wolf.
Lupus.
We're all
Okay,
in
we're
Lupus
on
right
Lucas
now.
form. Okay, that's a good idea.
So someone will have to... Well, one person will specifically have to go into Almond form.
Mm-hmm. So, are we ready?
Yeah, let's go through the Umbra.
Okay.
So we're splitting party here. Yes?
Wait, are we going in there in the Umbra?
I thought you were going to get to the house in the Umbra,
Okay.
Yeah, wait.
then
Yeah.
jump back into the physical world, all of you, and then you guys
Okay.
would have been on.
Okay.
Well,
Because
I just didn't know if we were splitting party here and we were just like slinking up to the house.
No, I
or...
thought you guys were watching from the house so you could inform them when he's coming back.
Okay.
Yeah.
makes sense.
So let's all go through the Umbra then. Get
Perfect.
behind the house.
Sounds
Alright.
good to me.
So I have 5 gnosis.
Shinigami?
Also 5.
Okay.
Would you like to roll?
You
or
will
would
have to
like
go
me?
on your own.
Either way.
Yeah, you're not part of the pack
I'm
yet.
not
Oh,
part of
that's
the pack
right.
yet.
So,
How about I roll first?
first,
Because
I think,
if...
well,
Oh.
B should probably hold it for him first because he
Oh,
can't
right.
pass without
Yes.
with you guys.
Right.
Okay.
I was talking about like between
Yeah.
us two.
So it's difficulty 5?
It is difficulty 6 here.
Okay. I have 2 successes.
Alright, so about 30 seconds and you pass through.
Sweet.
I was thinking I'll go first because if I fail the roll, then
That's fine.
it's no skin off of anyone else's back, and I can just be out here. Whereas you need to be there to investigate.
Yeah, that's fine.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
You said 6,
Mm-hmm.
and I did fail the roll indeed. So
So I roll as many gnosis as I have.
Yeah, permanent gnosis.
and I've got an hour.
You've got an hour.
At least you're stuck here and not in the Umbra, where you can't do
1.
anything.
So
Yeah.
5 minutes of passing through. You take 30 seconds, Bishop, as you feel spider threads digging into your face and clinging to your fur. As you snap through, you see like a web hanging on your side as you see the massive fields of webs and the large domes with spiders crawling all over it of various hues as their joints seem to give off like neon-like lights
Oof.
as they spin their silk as it hangs over the fields. The area is lightly snowed, covered in snow, unlike the physical world where it is relatively deep. As you wait there, you do notice Shinigami and the others trying to pass through as you actually see the strands of the pattern web break open and cling to all of them as they pass through and enter, and you see spiders floating on in silk seeming to re-strengthen the pattern web of where you all pass through, making it more difficult to pass through in this area
Wow.
for at least a few hours.
The weaver's webs are strong in here.
Industrialized farms.
Shall we?
Yeah. Let's.
Yep. So we head in the direction.
So you start heading in the direction. You see a rather large spider in the distance. It's about the size of an SUV, moving around, looking. Its eyes giving off various eyes giving off lights as it's searching, as if it's a guardian or defender of the umbral impression of this farm.
How tough does it look?
Pretty tough.
How squeeze.
Close is it?
It's possibly 100 to 150 yards away.
And have we seen anything like this previously, like of this size and?
You've seen car spirits that are kind of spiderish, but not like this. This
Yeah, I
one
don't
looks
remember
like it's
anything like
built
this.
for battle.
Okay.
I say avoid this one because it could have probably alert all the other weaver
I know.
spiders in the area.
Yes. But if it's so many 100 yards away, that's not where the farm is.
No, it's hanging over the fields.
The field.
It seems to be weaving more webs in the fields as if preparing for the coming summer.
Okay. So we're gonna head towards the farmhouse.
As you get to the place where it opens up, the webs are not as thick. It's no longer like walking on matted silk.
Mm-hmm.
As you can finally feel the earth under your foot pads.
Do we see any shimmers?
You see a couple shimmers up ahead at various heights.
Okay. So...
I want to probably go a little further to be behind the house.
Yep. Okay.
I would say we take some of the shimmers to be inside the house.
Well, because she needs to be on the lookout.
He does. She's not there. She's in the physical world.
Yeah.
Right. I thought I was able to pull the whole pack through.
No, because she failed, so the pattern webs will hold her back regardless.
Yeah, which is
for an
why-
hour.
Got it.
Alright, so let's go ahead and position ourselves somewhere behind the house. And I'll hold up the pocket mirror for you.
Alright.
Okay. Yep. I will give a roll.
Difficulty
I got...
1.
Oh, yeah, because don't want to...
Yeah, one's cancel out successes.
Alright, so I got 1 success.
So 5 minutes of waiting. You pass through as you leap out and you see the back of the farmhouse.
Okay.
We should probably take one of the shimmers.
Yep.
And I'm going to switch to Hamid.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that would be wise.
I assumed you stayed in Hamid because you can't hold a mirror.
That's true. I am in
Lucas, or-
Hamid. I'm already in Hamid.
I switch.
Yeah, I'll swap as well.
Okay.
And so, you staying in Lupus?
I'll stay in Lupus.
Alright, dex stealth, please.
Mm.
Diff 5,
Oh dear.
Okay.
Lupus 6.
Oh,
Sorry,
Lupus
two to
dex. Yeah. Okay, so add 2 to that. And then...
Stealth.
Stealth. I have 2 in. Wow, I'm actually pretty sneaky. Alrighty. Difficulty 5. Alright. So...
I think that's all successes.
It is.
Well done.
Good
7.
job.
You are
You
the
just
sneakiest
wasted all of
motherfucker.
them for the
Don't
day.
say that!
So, as you move through and you actually get yourself slightly buried in the snow to keep your nose out and your eyes out, telescoping basically over the,
You just see eyes
font.
and snoot.
moving around, keeping your body low
Yep.
in the snow.
What
How
color
deep-
are you?
I have not given that thought. Hold on. Actually, I think I might have written it down.
How deep is the... Because you said that the snow
Given
was
that my
pretty
hair
deep.
is brown,
Um,
maybe I'm brown, I guess? I don't know.
I'm chestnut,
You're chestnut?
but my hair is black.
Okay.
So you could be any kind. Like, where are you from? Where's the character from?
Mark is from Wisconsin, farm country Wisconsin.
So probably like a chestnut or maybe like a timber wolf look.
Let's go with the Timberwolf.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, Sam?
So that'd be
Oh,
like grayish.
I was just wondering
Yeah.
how deep the trench that the kids used to walk to the bus stop was.
It was about 8 inches.
8 inches. Would that be high enough for a low crawl?
Well, because he's near the...
Well, for me.
Oh, for
to
you?
get to the house, yeah.
You can do it at a diff 7 stealth check. Or actually diff 6 because he's distracted.
Where's
And
the
that's...
The barn is towards the front and about, I'd say, 20 yards away in front of the house.
barn? Could she go behind the barn?
She could,
Okay. Yeah.
but she'll still need to be out in semi-open
Mm-hmm.
area.
Yeah, and I'm...
Do the snoot scoot like Adam?
Yeah. Yeah, she's black and gray with patches of brown. So I don't know if... Well, I mean, she would definitely be seen if someone was looking. But yeah, I think I will try and sneak.
Okay. So you're keeping it low and things like
Yeah,
that. and
like
going,
as low
so
as
get
I can.
get an extra die for a stunt.
Okay. Because I was thinking, yeah, like her, like this type of
Yeah.
motion. And that's Dex stealth. So 5. 6. Okay. That's my 1, 7, 4.
4.
Nice.
And they were all 4 of them were 9s.
Nice. No more 9s for the rest of the
No more 9s for the
I'm gonna
rest
keep
of them.
knocking on my head here.
As you start moving through, it'll be very slow though.
Yeah, definitely.
Moving through, you guys get up to one of the shimmers.
Take us through.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
Difficulty 7 here.
2.
30 seconds pass through as you feel your legs getting lifted out, so you're kind of like doing a bowing, like, you know, when you step over like wire or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you're pushing through as your feet raise up about several inches off the ground to be on a solid floor as you pass through, as the wires snap away and you are in the living room.
Okay.
The lights are off since no one's inside the house.
That's fine.
Do we have snow on our shoes?
Yes.
Okay, we should do something about that.
I'm going to take my shoes off.
Alright, sure.
Just kind of clean up the spot where we were standing when we popped in.
Polite intruders.
We don't want them to know we're there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to make it funny.
Alright, I'm going to do a sense worm,
Okay.
which is going to be my perception occult. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Give me the diff 6 and the diff 9 version. So tell me how many you got, how many 6s or higher, and then how many 9s are higher.
Okay, so I got a 7 and
Okay.
then 8 and 0.
Okay, so 3 on the 6, 1 on the 9.
Yes.
So on that one, there's not a lot of worm taint here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the kind of standard one when it's heavily weaverish.
Mm-hmm.
You get a quick whiff off of yourself, though.
I'm not paying attention to that.
Oh dear.
Good thing none of you can sense worm. Anyway. Alright, so I guess I'll go looking for an office.
Okay. You start moving around. It looks like there's an office upstairs after checking out the living room, which is basically just a living room, a kitchen, and kind of like a dining room.
Okay. Upstairs, into the office. Do they have a computer?
Is there
There is a basement.
future reference?
Okay, so you get up there. They do have a computer. It's an older computer, and there seems to be way more files, more so than anything, like physical files.
Okay. So,
And a scanner and a fax machine.
right on. Let's go looking. Insurance.
Alright.
Ready to roll.
It depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking through the files, that will be that will be an initial roll of perception investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going through the computer, that will be an intelligence computer. And after you get some files that look worthy, then that will be an intelligence investigation after you've found some files to find the
Okay.
ones that are important.
Shinigami, do you want to go through the regular files with me?
And you guys can roll them separately too, so you could do your perception, and if you got successes, you could pass the files to her.
Oh, okay.
No, I should definitely go through the computer. I'm very good at those.
No, I'm going
I'm
through the
sold.
computer.
She spoke with a lot of confidence.
I have a lot of persuasion. Alright. Files, yes. Files.
So you said perception
I actually think
investigation?
you do have a
Yeah,
lot
so
of
who's doing
persuasion,
the
don't you?
perception
I do,
investigation and who's
actually.
doing the intelligence
Very
investigation?
convincing.
How much intelligence do you have and how
I'm
much perception do you have?
doing...
I have 2 perception, 2 investigation, and 2 intelligence.
Do the perception investigation, I'll do the intelligence investigation.
Okay. Because, yeah, I'm a dog. I don't...
I'm doing the computer.
Yep.
So it's intelligence computer.
What's the diff? 7?
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Dang it.
Is that none?
Yeah, this is a 1.
So I may have downloaded a virus to their computer.
Did you
Oh, God.
I botched.
Okay.
No. This is...
Mulligan? Mulligan.
I can mulligan.
You
I
can.
will mulligan
Or-
that. Because it
Or
was,
let Keegan have his fun.
it was a double. It was a double 1 botch.
That's fair.
Whoa. Yeah, I would molly that hard. Oh boy.
Like I said, botches will move the story forward, just in interesting ways.
2.
2.
That's after 2 more ones, by the way.
Yeah.
So, sure, you can keep that gift under wraps. All things considered.
Of course.
I'm not going to give you my mulligans for that, though.
It's fine.
So you're going through. You find a lot of emails about questions and things like that with a. Excuse me. with a Ram Farms equipment.
Ram Farms equipment.
Yep, Ram Farms equipment. He's asking about the price, making sure the price points are correct and things like that. When he gets them, he asks what tools he can use to work on them, and he gets an email saying that he had signed a contract that he can only get his equipment repaired at a licensed dealer, and that it had been written in his contract, and they will sue him if he attempts to repair on his own.
Okay. No mentions of insurance.
Not with them specifically.
The Rams stuff, is that like a logo I've seen on the equipment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically like a bighorn sheep rearing up.
Okay. Alright.
Meanwhile, you didn't get any, so you weren't able to look through any of the files.
Can we try again?
You can try again. That's going to represent about an hour's worth of searching.
So it'll be about 2 o'clock when we try again.
Yes.
I'm willing to.
And I need you to do perception alertness, Bishop.
Okay. Perception alertness.
It'll be difficulty 4 because you're in lizard form.
Okay. No problem. Resounding success.
You get a whiff of him. He does leave one of the domes and starts going over to another one.
Okay.
He's going to a shed and you see him grabbing some like pesticides and things like that first.
Okay.
But he hasn't looked over at the house yet.
Okay. Is there anything else that I smell?
The pesticide has a pretty pungent odor.
Okay. Never mind then. All right.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if this will be useful at all, but I'm just going to kind of put all of our cards on the table so that we have them available. I did spend some time in the barn and made nice with 2 cattle there. So if you need, potentially, you might have to
this is
invent
something that
a
happened in the last
distraction.
game. Okay, I was like, what? When were you at a bar? No.
But, I mean, like, worst case scenario is that maybe you can let the cattle out and be like, hey, go, be distracting or something. I don't know. Just, like, if mom comes home or something.
I don't think he can talk to the cattle, can he?
I do not have that ability.
Only you can do that.
Well, I did tell them not to freak out if they saw wolves, so...
I mean, it might be a good idea for them to freak out, because then the lady might be like, what's bothering the cows?
Also true. They did say that they didn't want the wolves to get too close to them, so you could get too close.
Okay. How far away is the barn from me?
It's actually relatively close.
Okay.
It'll be no more than about 30 yards from you. Any given position
yeah.
where you're trying to watch the farmer.
Is the barn door open at all?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to try looking for the files again?
Yes.
Since I spent that 1 hour on the computer and basically came up with the zilch, I'm going to help them with the physical files.
And I'm going to say...
Are you going to be searching through the files or are you going to be reading?
Search.
I'll search.
And
since she now knows the name and brand of the company and, conversations with them, does that give us a bonus? Because now we know a little bit more of the...
Yes, it gives you a bonus.
Okay.
It'll give you a bonus die on your guys' search.
So, is it perception?
Perception investigation with 1 bonus die.
6,
You too.
7.
No?
7.
You're
I'm
not
looking
helping.
for the files.
It's this 7. You just have a bonus die.
Woo! I got 5.
Are you fucking kidding me? 1.
Alright. You guys find several big files. You also find, mostly because you find things about Better Tomorrow Insurance, who are insuring, who clearly are the insurance company he is going through. So, Better Tomorrow.
It is my time to shine now?
It is your turn to shine.
Alright.
Intelligence investigation, please.
Shine on, you crazy diamond.
What's the diff?
6.
Great. 6 successes.
Dang.
Nice.
So you're like power reading it, you're going through, you're slamming things down, getting them down, you're, dividing them up in a nice pile of what's important, what's not, but putting them in a way, but also filing them in a way that'll be easier to put them in the filing cabinet.
Excellent.
So it's harder to be discovered. You have found out that Dennis did not have enough money to insure everything. Only about 1/4 of his crop is covered by insurance for accident and disaster insurance. and only one of the domes is fully covered. It looks like, looking through some of that, because you got these extra successes, you were able to trace down some other files, and you were able to find out that Dennis had been barely operating in the green for well over 10 years now. And he was just eking by since he was competing with major factory farms. This is an independent operation. It is not subsidized, or if it is, there are no physical documents of it being a subsidiary of anything. However, it looks like the last few months he has dropped dangerously in the red due to tariffs that have been hurting his crop. And you notice about 5 years ago he switched to soy because you did see that he actually dipped into the red briefly in more sustainable crops trying to sell those. And that the only way to compete on the market was to switch to soy.
Damn it, Dennis.
Hey, man.
You hear that he says that out loud in character as he's reading the files. Cora,
What?
you get there as you see Bishop just
Just a little pile of snow on his head as he pops up, just
as he nods, and you get another
Yeah.
nice strong whiff, and you get actually a sense of emotion from Dennis, and it's just this horrible reeking scent of desperation. You get the same, Cora, as it hits your nose.
Yeah.
Mark feels a little bit for Dennis because he grew up on a farm with a farm family.
Mm-hmm.
So he understands the struggle.
See, we can't kill the family.
We have a farm boy. Okay. I'll
So, meanwhile,
bear
back in the house,
myself.
What do you find?
you know it is profitable though.
Cocaine.
Yes.
No.
There's been a number of farmlands that will actually kind of become like haunted meccas where a lot of tourists will come.
not in the world of darkness. All that hope
Dang
gets
it.
snuffed out.
Okay.
No spirit of Halloween here.
That's still fun. I was thinking it'd be fun if we just scare the crap out of him. He thinks it's haunted. He makes money selling tickets. People go look at it, but never mind.
So,
Not everything is insured. In fact, very little is insured.
Well, 40% isn't very little.
40%?
40% of the crops are insured. One of the
Oh, I
silos.
thought you said a
a
fourth.
quarter. A fourth.
Yeah, so 25%.
Oh, got it.
And only one of the 3 domes. And also, just to be clear, is that any one of the domes, or is it one specific
It's one
dome?
specific dome.
Damn.
Which
It is-
one?
It is the one with the most crops in it, the biggest dome.
Okay, well that's sensible. That's
I mean, if he's been in the red so frequently, and if he loses all those things, even if he has them insured, is that not potential? Because it's going to hurt his. Well, so when the portions that were insured, was it only insured for replacement, or is it also insured for profitability for repair time?
It is only for a full replacement, not profitability. He didn't have enough money for that.
So if we damage all of those things and he gets the money back, for replacement, he's not going to be able to afford the time to actually get it replaced. So perhaps he'll use the money for something else.
Right. So what is the rough value that his both the crop that's of only the stuff that's insured?
Okay, it's pretty high. You guys can actually do an intelligence academics to get a better sense of it.
Just tossing this out there out of character, just player.
Mhm.
Perhaps the 1/4 of his crop that is insured is in the dome that's insured as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
Is it any harder because I don't have academics?
Yes, it's +2 difficulty, so it would be difficulty 8.
Great.
So 3 successes for me,
None for me.
All right.
because I actually went to school.
Sorry, I'm homeless. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry I had a rougher home life than you.
What?
or lack
No.
thereof.
So it looks like he might be able to sell the farm if this happened and be able to set up somewhere else at a lower standard of living. However, it will guarantee that his daughter will have to go to college through no aid through the family. She will have to get loans. She'll have to do all this.
So, what about the house?
The house is not, or is barely insured. It's like the most minimum home insurance, so like the bank doesn't take it. Also, his house is doing nothing to the water spirit itself. That just seems malicious at that point.
I mean, it would be more incentive of, you can't afford to rebuild your house, therefore go somewhere else.
That's fair.
It would be mighty suspicious, though, if a fire traveled through all of that snow to those domes, though. Unless we just, like, explode the whole place.
Well, I mean, a short wire.
Do we know anything about the neighboring farms?
Maybe I said that wrong. A wire short.
No, you haven't investigated.
But that would
anything
only
about them.
do one building, right? I mean, like, they're not all wired together.
Oh.
I would assume.
I don't know how far apart
last
they
thing
are.
for you, Kyle, is that you do notice that the one Chinese company has actually been setting profits for him since the tariff because they can get away with it. So he's actually taking more of the tariff brunt than the importer because they're a bigger company. And they have it just high enough to where he's in the green.
So he's barely going to make money.
And he'd been just scraping by. And like I said, the big thing is he was in the green for a while. He was actually doing fairly well in his savings. Dipped down into the red. And then switched to soy and then was able to bounce back up for a while. And now when the tariffs hit, it dropped hardcore.
And he put in all of that
Yes.
stuff at the same time. Okay. Well, before we discuss this, we should probably leave so that we don't get caught.
Yeah.
Alright, so we should clean up.
Put everything back as best we can.
Mm-hmm.
However it's organized.
Yep. So you're able to do that. It'll take 45 minutes instead of an hour, thanks to Kyle's excellent filing.
Thank you. I was born
Cora.
to file.
How very administrative.
Cora, Mark, I need perception alertness.
Okay.
Difficulty 4.
Can wolves bark?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Resounding success.
Excellent.
Diff 6?
Diff 4.
Diff 4. Ah. Whoa.
So I have 5 successes.
1.
Fantastic.
1 success.
Good. You get the smell of car exhaust. Someone's driving back. It's likely the wife.
Oh, kind of look at Cora.
Kind of bark.
Like twitch
Yeah.
twitch the ears and blink the eyes up. Oh shit.
Yeah, kind of bark.
So there's a bark as you see him coming out and going, and he's giving like a listen. You guys get a glimpse of the farmer slamming the door open and trying to listen for something. And you heard with the bark,
Are we fully put away?
you're about halfway through.
Distraction.
I'm thinking very hard in your direction of please create some sort of distraction.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like as in just kind of pop up and maybe
That's what I was thinking, like, what? 2 wolves out here? What?
pop up and just kind of scare him.
Well,
Like,
no,
Moo
'cause they're gonna be
cows.
more on
Well,
alert.
the-
Go bother the cattle. They don't have to know what bothered
that's
them.
fair.
oh, okay. And we are fairly close to the barn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the wife will come out of the car and be like, why are the cows moving so much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So
the cattle.
let's kind of
Shimmy to the cattle.
hastily shimmy.
Can you shimmy over there?
Yeah, shimmy.
You're able to get in. The cow look at you. They seem fairly chill, as if someone told them, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Damn it. And they can't talk to them.
I mean,
There's a padlock and chains holding the door closed.
You could maybe just rattle the door.
And just break the door open, let the cows out.
Yeah, that's what I was...
I was gonna say maybe.
When you said padlock and chains, I'm like, oh, why don't we just break them and let them out?
Yeah. I'm thinking one of us could switch to.
I wonder what broke this door.
Who
The
cares?
cows?
Yeah.
Cows are actually pretty strong.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
surprisingly.
they're beefy.
So I'm thinking. Oh hey, hey!
It's a shame Cora died at the sudden heart attack.
So I'm thinking maybe
That's such a good
I could
joke.
switch into like GLaDOS or Krynos form to break the padlock and chain, and then maybe switch to Lupus form, or like both of us could try to push because we
loft with tasty hay.
with tasty hay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Did you tell him that?
Why?
No, we three are not allowed to comment on this.
Who's this random voice that showed up?
So you can try that. Do it.
Yep.
You need to roll to shift to Krynos.
Yeah, I'll switch to
Stamina
Krynos.
Primal Urge.
Okay. So
You need 2 successes to switch from Lupus.
okay,
Did you
so
call your between Hamid and
stamina?
Krynos?
So I'm
GLaDOS?
current stamina for Lupus.
He was thinking Glabro, I think.
fine.
Yeah.
Glabro. That's it.
It just, yep.
I said GLaDOS.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 4 for the stamina, and then Primal Urge. You said.
Yep.
And then 1 for Primal
You
Urge.
don't want to sing too
So
much.
what's
Just
Activision
six.
will take
6.
You need 2 successes.
it
There's
down.
enough background noise.
Holy
No.
shit, dude.
Not at all.
What?
Wow.
1 success and 4 ones.
Mulligan?
Nah.
Wow. What is your... You can choose not
You
to
can choose to
mention.
spend a point of rage
I
to
do.
insta-shift.
Yeah, I will spend the point.
Because it wasn't a botch.
Yeah, I will spend the point
I
of
thought it was
rage
a
to
botch.
insta
No, he
shift.
has to roll 0 successes.
Yeah.
He was close.
Yes.
Dangerously close. So you shift to Krynos. The cows flip the fuck out
Good.
as they hear your bones snapping as you grow in size, and you just as like rustling, shaking the
So-
All right,
So
and it is you're big enough to just boom door, or you break the chain
yeah,
and you move to the cows, and as you move them, they bolt and they just slam
Yeah.
through the door and start running.
and I want to be able to move into the shadows of
I
the
would
barn.
insta-shift to
Definitely.
human.
Yeah, I will.
Hamid.
I will.
You insta-shift to Hamid, you kind of get away, or slide.
Yeah.
You will do a stealth check. It'll be difficulty 7, just because his attention is
No,
sort of
yeah.
at that door.
Yeah.
Dexterity, stealth,
Yep.
difficulty 7.
You can
Wait,
spend a
this
point
isn't
of
like a
willpower
back barn door?
to gain 1 success. Huh?
This isn't like a back barn
No,
door?
it's the front barn door.
Oh dear.
You know what?
Don't mind the giant beast.
You can spend 1
Oh,
willpower
he just
to gain
he
an automatic
insta-shift to Hamid.
success.
So let's
As the
actually do
cows,
that because
like-
this is pretty integral. I feel.
Okay.
So we will spend 1 temp willpower. So
Okay.
automatic success. Ooh.
3 successes as you slam, hide, and he's just like, what? In God's name? As you guys see 2 cows running. As he runs up to try and calm him down as he gets mowed over, actually.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Health insurance, I hope.
Based
Do a
on what
Yeah.
I
do a
just
perception alertness. Diff 8, please, for you two. You two can as well. In your lupus form, it's diff.
Oh, I'm in human form.
Or you're in
right
human form, so it's diff 7.
now.
Cora, it's diff 5 for you.
Okay.
Are we rolling too?
Yeah, it's diff 8 for you 3.
3 successes.
Oh wait, what is it for? What's it for us?
3, 4.
8.
2 successes.
2 successes.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes.
I got 1 success, but 2 ones, so I failed.
Okay, you didn't hear it.
I also hear nothing.
Alright, probably. You hear him screaming. You 3 see the foot come down around his leg, and you hear a.
Why? We were trying to help.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Cora's just like, pillow.
Told you we should have killed him.
No, if he can't farm, then it's fine. The problem's solved. And it was an accident, so we only have to feel kind of bad about it instead of awful.
Yes, because no one's ever had medical bankruptcy.
Well, but he can sell the whole farm.
Oh, that's true. He can sell the whole thing.
And his daughter still won't go to college.
Look.
Actually, yeah.
She can go to a trade school.
But hey, consider this. We didn't burn anything. Nothing as damaged except a leg.
How is that a plus? I would have
That
burned
means
things.
that means he has more to sell.
As the wife is running over and going, oh my god, you put all the files away.
We put all the files away. Alright,
There's
we
a
need to
mirror
get
in this
out,
room.
out,
There's
out.
a mirror in this room.
Go.
Do we have our shoes?
Is it the monitor?
Oh, fuck the shoes!
I knew Keegan was gonna plug us on that.
Yeah, that would have come back to bite you in the ass.
Get the fucking shoes.
So you guys run downstairs as you're hearing just at the door, okay, I'll call an ambulance.
Oh shit.
Do not have
Can we
cell
escape
phones.
without...
Huh?
Can we
you
escape?
you can grab the shoes and go upstairs.
Yes,
That'd
yes,
be
yes,
wise,
that
yeah.
exactly.
So you guys run downstairs, grab the shoes, evens odds if she gets a glimpse of something going upstairs.
Can I run down the stairs as stealthily as possible?
As stealthily as possible.
City.
How stealthy are you?
Well, she's not listening to you. She's listening to us screaming, so you don't have to do a stealth check. You can spend Gnosis to do a speed of thought.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to spend some Gnosis here.
Okay.
Do some speed of thought.
You run down as fast as possible and run back up as fast as possible. She doesn't hear anything or see anything. And she hands you all your shoes.
Right.
No, go.
How come every precaution I've tried to take has just fucked us up worse? Okay. What's the diff?
It is diff 7.
1.
5 minutes as you hear going, please, yes, my husband has been injured, all that. As you pass through, you all fall from the 2nd story in the Umbra.
It's fine.
As your knees buckle, your legs break, and regenerate back.
Fantastic.
How
We've
hard
remembered.
is the ground?
It's frozen.
It's frozen ground. Frozen ground's hard.
I mean, we could have also fallen from 2nd story height and cracked our skulls
your
open.
ankles more so than your legs, but yeah.
You can break bone from 10
It
feet,
doesn't affect
so.
anything, so.
Yeah. Snap, regenerate.
I mean, I guess that's kind of karma.
Maybe.
So
We
what
all
are you
break our
guys
legs
doing?
for a second.
Because you guys are
Is there like
We're in the
physical
barn.
world.
Oh, is there like a
Back
bucket
door.
of water or like a watering trough?
Yeah,
Okay. I say we go into the Umbra from
Has
there.
it been an hour yet?
it has been an hour.
Okay,
It's been
good.
about an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
actually.
We'll go back into the
So
Umbra.
difficulty 7. Oh boy. Please.
Don't fail.
One success.
One
Takes 5 minutes.
success.
2.
30 seconds. As soon as the barn disappears. As you're waiting, you see Bishop showing up 4.5 minutes later. As you're actually there for a while, and then you see over by where the house is, poop. Ah!
Oh, yeah.
You do what you gotta do.
And around that time you pop in as you see their legs regenerating as they're getting up and you hear the snapping of bones getting back into place.
Ah!
Ow. Painful. This sucks.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. You lay in the snow. I use it as an ice pack.
Rub some ice in it.
By the way, I don't think we needed to go grab our shoes because they're bound to our bodies.
They would not come with you.
No?
No.
Just
Damn
put a
it.
pile of shoes.
They're just
the
in a
middle
pile
of
of
the
shoes. Whose shoes are these?
Good thing I got the shoes.
Why are there an older boy's shoes in here?
Well, now.
Well,
So,
that was the thing.
None of this turned out the way we wanted.
But we found some information.
Burn it all down.
would it be how to set a fever back in place?
You could
Technically,
technically try and Mother's Touch him in his sleep or something like that. You could use Mother's Touch and heal him.
We could. Which would be very kind. But then he would be farming again.
Yeah, but why?
the stupid farmer.
But he also might not die from stress because he can walk again.
He also wouldn't be crushed under medical bills.
That's true.
When I was keeping an eye out, there was kind of a smell of desperation about him. He seems to be under a lot of duress and stress.
Mm.
Crippled people get better success on GoFundMe.
Does he know about GoFundMe?
He's just a sticky note left on his computer.
Question. Actually.
B would know, being on their computer, that they have dial-up.
Yeah. It's...
Oh dear.
I have a question.
No.
Yes.
It was agony.
Some realtors go around to people's houses and place pamphlets in the letterbox or hang tags on the door saying, "Hey, are you thinking about selling your house?" Would that be something that
I wouldn't suggest it.
would happen around here? Well, I mean, because if we could do, if he's under such duress,
Possibly, but
Then-
they'd all be from big farms typically.
Which would maybe just make things worse in general.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So if we're gonna help the husband, we should probably help him before the ambulance gets here, because ambulances are expensive.
Alright, who wants to pretend to be Jesus and go heal him in the middle of the night and give him a spiritual awakening?
I'm just gonna throw out an idea. You could show up in the physical world as a random passerby, pretend to check his leg, mothers touch him, and be like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad. I think you were just shocked, man."
Okay, yeah, I'm willing.
But that would require a little bit of subterfuge to lie that
I
well.
have that.
I have something called liar's face.
Wait, how do I not have subterfuge? Wait, no, I have 3 subterfuge.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I'm the convincing one, which is weird.
A lie too, yes.
You have 3 streetwise.
So if we're going to pretend to be some kind of random passerby and magically heal his leg with mother's touch, it should probably be the oldest one.
Why?
Because a random teenager walking
school.
down
I'm late for
farm road.
You're early for leaving school.
Yeah.
I left
at
school
like
early.
3 p.m.
Your last class was canceled.
Yep,
There you go.
that one.
Her subterfuge is so much better than mine that I think it totally...
I have 3 subterfuge.
Like, I
and
have
I have
one.
3 performance.
Okay.
Yeah.
She just schools me in that. I think she's probably the better choice.
Alright. Then we can do that. We're gonna have to start, like, at a bend in the road to have you just randomly walk up. But you also can't be so far that an ambulance gets here earlier before you. But
I mean,
who knows how long the ambulance is gonna take.
right.
Because it is middle of nowhere, farmland, Kansas.
I don't see why, like, being like a minute out it would be
Yeah, it's fine.
terrible. Like, I think that'd be fine.
Yeah, it's not like they're gonna trudge through the snow to check where we came from or where she came from or anything.
And you could just be running towards it because you heard a scream. Like,
yeah, that's
you literally
reasonable.
heard a guy screaming, and
Heard a bunch of cows mooing, then heard a guy scream. Yeah.
like it's not unheard of that someone would go and check on
I say do
a
it.
person. in
I'm ready
trouble.
to start. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So, you have to pass through. You're leaving the farm a little bit then?
yeah, I'm gonna go like out of eyesight.
We're still
Okay, once you're on the road, it's about diff 5. No,
As,
there's
as
less
I walk
pattern
past
spiders
the,
here.
as I walk past the big, bulky-looking, angry spider that's like still in the distance, dealing.
Say what?
What'd you call me?
Alrighty.
8 lights just...
Ah!
Where's your performance? No.
Subterfuge this bitch.
You dropped this.
Okay, that's all successes.
Alright, instantly shift over.
Nice. Well done.
As you're hit by the wind and some of the cold.
Okay. Get off chugging towards the...
So you start running as you're hearing the screams. As you hear, the ambulance will be here any minute. As they go, as I'm assuming you're running up.
Mhm.
Yes. She's just completely in shock, going,
Alright.
"Can I help you?" Kind of like, "What the hell are you doing here?" Look.
So me and my 3 performance be like, shut up. What are you giggling at?
No, it's me and my 3 performance. It's like, yeah, own it. Go for it.
Well, I am in Kansas, and so I'm gonna have to
I'm
fit
but
in
a
after
humble
the fact.
southern galleon.
See, my mother was a nurse. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna play the whole like, oh my gosh, like that initial pretending to be shocked. Oh my goodness, what happened? Oh no, I heard screaming. And then once that's out of the way, just be like, oh, my mom's a nurse. Let me see if I can, like
Help
see
you
how
set
bad
it.
it is. Well,
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that because the ambulance is almost there.
Assess.
Right. So I'm just gonna like assess, make sure there's no internal bleeding. Also.
Okay. I will have you do a subterfuge, and it'll be manipulation. Subterfuge, I think.
Manipulation. Where's my manipulation?
It's an attribute.
It's attribute top.
Middle.
Yep.
Oh, right, 3. So both of
3.
them?
Yep, both of them together.
Yep.
We're gonna go. She's just so completely in shock that, despite it being a very somewhat unlikely story, it's gonna be diff 6.
I doubt
Yeah.
he cares.
I'll give you an extra die for the description.
Thank you.
Yay!
May I?
Mm.
Thing? Thanks.
Do you want this?
No, that's loud.
One. Oh god. Okay.
It was
two.
nice, but
Two
then it
successes.
wasn't.
2 successes. She's like, okay. And he's like, oh god, it fucking hurts.
Mother's touch.
Alright, spend your Gnosis and you get to use your 1 Mother's Touch for the day. So spend 1 point of Gnosis, and I think it's for non-rage people. It's diff 4 or 5.
Mother's touch.
It's 5 for those with no.
There's
Yeah,
a
so
grandma's
no rage,
touch
so,
too.
Intelligence, empathy, diff 5.
Grandma's
Oh shit. I didn't know I'd have to roll intelligence, empathy. Crap.
Okay.
So it's 3 dice, I think.
No, it's 4.
She got
Four.
it.
I have 2 empathy for some reason.
So it's diff 5. Because no dots makes you a sociopath.
Diff 5?
Yep.
3.
Oh, yes.
So the bone. So you're taking some of the snow, actually melting it to create like healing water. You place it on the leg, and the bone comes back together.
Properly?
Yes. Mother's Touch doesn't.
Stop giving him
like
ideas.
that. No, that'd be like a botch on it.
Yeah. He grew another leg.
You don't need the old one.
As he's just like, huh? Yeah, you know what? It doesn't hurt that much. And that.
Well, it might have just shocked you. You said that a cow hit you?
Yeah, it stepped right on my leg.
My gosh. Jeez, I'm like, how are you feeling right now? Like, can you move your foot?
As he just moves it back and forth. Yeah, I can move my foot.
Okay, does your knee bend alright?
As he starts bending his knee. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the whole, like, along the bone feeling, like,
Mhm.
pretending like I'm like, oh, are there any fractures? Oh, no.
Okay.
That whole-
Alright, he goes, thanks, miss. As he goes, Margaret, cancel that ambulance. I don't want to pay the money for it. We'll drive ourselves.
Okay. Well, y'all be safe now. I'm glad to see that you're okay, but I better get home. My mom's making a peach cobbler. Sorry. I'm from the South, so I get to do these things.
As she just looks at you like, okay. As you leave, and it's about 2:33 at this point. As you can see the buses starting to come in. Or the first bus.
So we're still in the Umbra.
Yeah.
We're still in the Umbra.
Yeah.
So you see this shadow pass by you, leaving the farm.
I'm a shadow what?
You're a shadow.
Yeah,
From
from
the
the
Umbra.
from the Umbra, you look like a shadow.
I thought that only bad spirits were shadows.
No, anything.
Mhm.
Anything that has a spiritual presence. A kinfolk who has access to Gnosis, any werewolf, any Fomori, any drone, any Gorgon,
Any changer.
any changer.
Got it.
Should I pass over and get her?
No, just let her. She is the best at traveling through anyway.
Yeah, but she doesn't have a reflective surface to get back.
Oh, fuck.
So, should we follow the shadow? Was she successful? Like, she's clearly
don't
not
know.
getting chased off.
Do.
Are we?
That makes sense.
I'm going to wait until we're out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So it's diff 5 here to pass through.
I'll go first.
No.
Oh, it's just.
I'm going.
Oh,
Just-
you're going.
I'm going
Okay.
so that she can take us back.
Okay.
One.
5 minutes.
Takes me 5 minutes, and I have to stand still, and you get to keep walking.
Yep. So you pass through, and she is 5 minutes away. Luckily, it's the same scene, so you have speed of thought still active.
I do. So I run after you at double normal human speed.
Well, hi there, big sister who is also from school heading home from Mama's cobbler. Shall we be on our way?
Yeah, just look into this mirror.
You got it, sis. Sorry, I'm channeling my inner Rayla.
You know that we look nothing alike, right?
Mailmen exist.
Spoken like a true Fiona.
Alright,
Okay.
What did
go
I just
ahead and
hear?
shift in.
I heard mailmen exist.
Alright,
Diff 5.
2.
30 seconds as you both pass through.
Okay, everyone. Did you guys follow our shadows, or did you?
I mean,
So
as
back.
well as we could.
Okay.
Sounds like they stood back.
Alright, so we're over this way.
Fantastic.
I'm just here. No, okay.
So we head back and we're like, hey, so I got her.
Good
Did that
job.
work?
We're
I
safe now.
fixed his leg.
Awesome.
Good.
They don't suspect a thing.
Finger guns.
That sounds really suspicious.
Finger guns, deal breaker. What happened?
I mean, I am like 3 years old, okay?
I love it.
So what happened?
He got hit by cows, and I ran over and said that my mother was a nurse, and I healed his leg, and then he calmed down, and then I left.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good.
That's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Didn't give them a
Well
name
done.
or anything.
Well done. All right.
So now
Next
what
step.
do we do to fuck up his life?
We didn't want to fuck up his life this way, but we still need to do.
We should definitely
We're doing
probably sneak in middle of the night.
When are we gonna burn silent?
Well, how are the domes connected?
No.
No. Okay. So
I mean-
destroying the biggest one would be
Right, we're going to destroy the biggest dome because that's the only one that's insured.
Yeah.
And was there anything about fire? Does it cover fire?
It does.
Okay.
It does.
Because that would be catastrophic.
Okay.
We need to call lightning down on it. That way it's not suspicious.
That doesn't cover
It's an
acts
act
of
of
God.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or use a lighter.
But lighter, you can tell that there's an
Yeah.
like an accelerant and an initiating point because they're
Oh,
gonna investigate.
I'm thinking we should do faulty equipment.
Like, I
Well,
guess
that's
Yeah.
maybe because I would imagine
You want to
that
break
Maybe
the,
he
you
can
want to break
sue
the pumps
Ram.
too.
Right.
Can we make it to where he can sue Ram?
we can see that maybe like
Sure, if he got injured.
But he can sue them also if it damaged his crops and hurt his bottom line.
That's true.
we're
Because if it's faulty equipment, then it's
Actually,
technically
yeah.
their fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they don't
Was-
let him do any kind of repairs or maintenance.
Oh shit. That information you found, was there warranty information in there? Also, like,
There was the warrant because it was only a 30-day warranty, basically.
okay. Man, that's shitty for farming equipment, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But they're about 30. They're state of the art, but they're 30% cheaper than their next competitor.
Mm.
Okay.
So yeah, faulty equipment, and then it set fire to one of his silos, and they can sue them for everything they're worth.
we can make it seem like an electrical fire.
We need to figure out how the faulty equipment can damage the water pumps as well.
Who's our mechanic?
Well, I'm thinking maybe
It's mostly computer operated, but yes, computer operated, and there are tech or electronics there. So anyone who has technology, can work on it.
I have a 1 in technology.
And I guess you're the electrical expert.
I have 3.
I have one
Oh,
technology.
so you're also so you'll be the electrics expert on this.
I am the engineer. Apparently,
You're
I
the
was.
lightning goddess.
I was, in the robotics club.
Yeah.
We did assume you were going to be a glass walker when we
did.
started this campaign.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm good at computers, I'm good at the occult stuff, and I'm good at technology.
Yeah.
My character's weird.
So you'll have to go into the physical world, deal with that, and then you can make it short out potentially, and start a fire.
Now's a good time, though, because out of character, he's going to the hospital
Well, the
still.
kids
Yeah.
are coming home
Yeah.
from school.
Yeah, but they're not going to put out an electrical fire.
No, they're
Okay.
I hope.
gonna go.
Yeah, but they'll see things.
We're inside a giant bubble.
Are we inside, or is the electrical equipment outside? Like, on the end of it? That's what I
There's
figured
two
it was.
things. There's one on the outside for water control and things like that, and there's temperature control and things like that on the
Do
inside.
we know when
So,
school gets
we'll
out
tinker
and when they
with
get
the
here based on previous days?
Yes.
They're
Yeah,
here.
she saw the bus coming.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Can you see the, operating computer from the house?
You can just see the domes. You can see into the dome, so you would see someone in there potentially.
Oh.
I think
In
we
the
do it
dark
at
of the night.
Who wants to
Okay,
distract
yeah.
the kids?
Night it is.
I think we've had enough
Not Cora.
distractions.
Well, we probably don't
What
want
if
to walk...
we just hit him with the bus? Someone else can go to touch the child.
Yeah, exactly. It worked before.
Just impale him with some fence and then just go, oh, it's all in your head.
Oh,
No,
hey.
then you turn Krynos. Mothers touch them in Krynos.
Yeah.
have no fucking clue what happened.
No, you see, in Krynos, you have to lick the person.
You do.
So you're this giant werewolf
Causing
licking,
the delirium.
causing the delirium of a child who's screaming their head
and
off
flailing.
and flailing,
And you're
you're
trying
just
to
like,
lick them.
Nope.
Yeah. What was in the cafeteria at lunch today? Oh my god!
Yeah, probably not the best. I think at nighttime would be the best.
I mean, just
Mom and Dad
imagine
are
it, though. They think a giant bear came by after they impaled themselves on the fence and licked them better.
It might not even be that. They just might black out.
Oh, that's even easier.
And maybe
We're not
go crazy
impaling
for
them,
the rest of their lives.
Is that what happens?
Then
What?
they don't need college.
They gonna go crazy?
Sometimes.
No, sometimes.
go to
Like, that's
college
usually
for
willpower
crazy.
1. Not everyone stays crazy. They go
Okay.
crazy in the moment.
Would mothers touch fix the crazy?
No.
You just lick their head.
Sorry, we don't cure the inside diseases, just the outside ones. So in the dark of the night, I mean, are there like floodlights or anything like that?
Yeah, well, they have lights out. Like this, these are always illuminated.
These are always illuminated, so if I'm inside, they could definitely see someone inside.
Yeah, potentially.
Way easier.
There
Yeah.
might even be an alarm system too.
We've been in there already.
Yeah, you've been in there. Or yeah, so
Oh, you've already
there's no
been.
alarm system. It's just
Yeah.
that they would be able to see.
Oh, okay.
But like, if you do it right, the fire doesn't start right away, and then you have time to get out before they notice the whole dome's on fire.
I would imagine maybe wait until late
When they're
night.
sleeping.
When they're sleeping.
I'm fine with that. But I don't think all of it should go into the physical,
Mm-mm.
because if we need to make a quick getaway, we can't afford 5 minutes of you staring into my pocket mirror.
So I can stay in the Umbra, definitely. Maybe like keep track of the shadows in the house, I guess.
Maybe...
Is there any way to communicate from the Umbra to
wait.
the physical?
No, and also they won't leave
Yes,
any
there
shadows.
is.
They won't leave any.
Yes, I have mind speak.
They won't leave any shadows though.
I don't think
In the
mind...
Umbra.
Does mind speak go through
'Cause
planes?
they're not spiritual.
Oh,
I think you have to be
okay.
on the same side of the gauntlet.
Dang it.
Never mind.
What you could do is call forth the fire spirit.
Well, no, because then it doesn't look like it was an electrical fire caused by faulty REM equipment, and they can't sue them.
That's specifically what we're going to try for, and you're going to do that. Remember?
But I'm thinking just make the blaze a little bit bigger and a little
I mean,
bit
that
more
does work.
dangerous.
I mean, nothing says that like there can't be like a snip of some wires. Nothing happens to the wires, but we make it look like the wires breaking caused an electrical fire. Does that make sense?
How would that happen naturally? I mean, if Keegan says it'll work.
Like, yeah. Guys can.
I mean, do you want me to talk to the fire spirit to help it out with it? I mean, I'm already indebted with the fire spirit. That, and I don't know, like, this ain't really necessarily part of the deal with the fire spirit either. I'm setting something on fire, but it's not what he wanted.
I mean, I guess it's up to you guys if you think it's a good idea.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, I don't think,
think-
so either.
Let's move on.
Yes.
Okay. Fury song,
Yeah.
will you take us over?
So we're already by the domes?
I'm assuming you guys waited till nightfall.
Yeah,
Yes.
until they would be
Yeah.
sleeping.
Sorry, I thought we were still discussing what we were going to do. I didn't know it was actually already night.
Am I still
Oh.
summoning the fire spirit?
No.
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 Okay. Yeah. No.
That was the let's move on
Okay.
comment, I believe.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so you need to get into the physical inside of the dome.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, also the outside. I mean, inside or outside, really.
Outside is diff 7, inside is diff 8.
So outside.
Because there's more technology within the dome that's interfering with more pattern spider webs.
Alright then. We're outside then, but in like a secluded, shadowed area.
Okay.
But what are we going to do about the family? Is there something that we can do to make sure that they don't see us?
They're asleep.
Set the
They're
cows
not
on
gonna
fire.
be.
Okay.
They're asleep.
That might make the fire spirit happy.
And unless I do this wrong and make everything explode, they should still be asleep.
Alright. 1.
Alright, takes 5 minutes. Pass through into the physical world.
5 minutes, we get through. I guess I'm going to hop onto the computer and try and learn a little bit of something.
Alright, you can do a instructional manual kind of thing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Does she have access to internet?
Diff 8 here, like on these, they have dial-up.
Well, like, does she have a cell phone?
No,
No.
I don't have a
What are we, a bunch of glasswalkers?
It is considered taboo to bind a cell phone to yourself.
Got it.
Unless you're a glasswalker.
I was thinking that we could look
Which
up,
is
like,
totally
any kind of
bad.
recent RAM hearings to see if they have any copies of the mimic, but...
No.
intelligence computer.
Yep.
Diff 8.
Yeah, Diff 8.
Common issues include spirits coming from the Umbra, setting a blaze to the system.
It would be useful, though, to see if they'd ever been sued for an issue and try to recreate it.
That involves spirits coming
1.
from the Umbra. And setting
So you
a
got some
blaze.
basic information. You have enough to try and
Sabotage.
sabotage.
Okay, so I may need one of you, because we want to make this wire look frayed, not cut.
Is it going to shock me?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you take...
Maybe.
If you want to fray it, you can take a claw and kind of just,
Yeah, that,
like, side at it for a
so
while.
whoever's doing the partial transformation, spend a point of willpower to do that.
Or you can just transform
To Glabro.
into
Actually,
Glabro.
I have
And
Glabro
heal.
technically doesn't have a claw.
No, I have
attack.
Predator's Arsenal.
Oh, you do, yeah. So you can just grow it, yeah.
Yeah.
So you do that, whatever the cost for that is. And then you do that.
Do I
and so
roll
it does happen. So it'll be
technology?
Intelligence, technology. Diff 7.
1.
Alright. It starts sparking a bit.
Oh,
We need to make another one. This was about an hour's worth of effort, so it's about 1 a.m.
okay. We'll do more.
Okay. Remember, the farmer seems to get up at about 4:30.
Okay. We've got a couple of hours. Let's go inside.
Okay.
Your smile disturbs me.
Well, yeah, he gets up at 4:30 normally. Is he gonna see if he can take the day off? Or
He's all healed.
Yeah, he's fine. He went to the
Okay.
hospital and they
Yeah.
put a Band-Aid on it and charged him $300.
okay.
Oh, more like 10,000.
That's fair.
$1 bajillion.
Nice.
No.
Alright, so you can make another technology roll. That'll be Diff 7 again.
3.
Alright. So, things start sparking up, actually. As you do see some of the stuff starting to catch inside. A little smoke coming out.
Oh, is there a sprinkler system?
No. Well,
No.
there is, but it's not for fires.
Okay. Alright, I guess
The
we
water
can...
spirit's like, ah!
Oh no, fire!
This is what I didn't want!
Oh dear.
So, things start catching fire as the fire starts to spread slowly. Assume you're all getting out.
Yeah, we should leave and...
Yes.
Back to the Umbra.
Just in the Umbra here, just meditating.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Mirror, stupid mirror.
My mirror is helpful!
Diff?
You were in the dome, so it'd be 8.
1.
Alright, 5 minutes as fire's spreading around you.
This is fine.
This is fine.
This is fine.
As smoke's starting to kind of like choke you, you're kind of swaying while looking at the mirror before you finally pass through. As you get this smoky smell in your nostrils.
What the?
As you guys are in the web dome, partially trapped within.
We may have made the wrong decision here.
You can do a strength check to try and get out.
And can I carry her? Like, well, carry her. Make a hole that she can also go through.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Diff?
I'm not the strong one.
It will be Diff 6.
You're also in Glabro form.
Am I?
No, she did Predator
I'm not.
Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm
which is a
Hamid.
gift that allows her and Hamid to have like,
Oh.
claws and bites and things.
I can
Okay.
switch, but like,
Vibros technically don't have
are
claws.
we in danger inside of this dome? Inside of the Umbra? Or like, can
you
I
may
take...
piss off a lot of them spider spirits.
But do I have time to like switch into something big?
Yes, you do.
Okay, let's switch.
You can also spend rage to do it instantly if you choose.
I don't feel like that's necessary.
Okay.
I'm just gonna switch to Krynos for shits and giggles.
Okay.
So your primal.
Yeah, so stamina primal urge first
Oh, right.
to make the roll.
Thank you. Stamina.
You might want to put it flat.
3, 4. Thank you. Primal urge.
For Krynos, div 6.
2.
Alright, you get to Krynos. As you grow and some of the strands already break around you.
Cool.
As you see spiders like you hear clinking all around and something seems agitated.
What's up, assholes?
So strength, div 6.
We
Wait.
need to leave
3.
soon.
Are there spiders getting pissed off outside the door?
Yeah, you see the spiders like clacking around. You see the big one in the distance like...
Krynos right?
Like War of the
Yeah,
Worlds
so you
noise.
see the eyes like starting to come down and start focusing.
Oh shoot.
Div 6.
Yeah. 3.
You are able to rip out as you do see the large spider spirit
Okay, we need to
moving
go.
towards the dome.
I look at you and I say, we need to go.
Okay, we need to go. Going.
We're leaving.
So you start running off the farm.
Yeah. Running off the farm.
You finally get off. You're all kind of breathing heavily.
Awesome.
So, kind of smells like it worked.
There were some sparks
Okay, that's good.
and some smoke.
All right.
I'm going to turn around and there's going to be a black spiral behind me. I know there is. I turn around.
Turn around and you see Judith.
Judith!
Judith!
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Judith!
Thank God it's Judith.
Judith, endless questions.
Well, you just accused Judith of being a black spiral. Unjustly.
She's got kind of a half smirk on her face after her clap. What'd you learn?
Consequences.
Everything's complicated.
Yes.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Even
Why is it complicated?
Because this may end up in the long run making things worse.
She was the one who gave you this mission.
Yeah.
That's true. So, my real question is, do you think it was worth it? Do you think that if that family does end up homeless, or what's going to be likely is that daughter is going to drop out of school to try and support her parents for a little bit, and maybe even give up on her aspiration, that the banes that creates will make up for the banes you stopped here?
Well, when you put it that way, it all seems kind of pointless.
It's not pointless.
I think the point
It's
is
difficult.
that we did the best that we could, and that's the best that we can do.
Personally, I don't think it was worth it. But we also gave our word as a pack.
I think we need to think about the long-term consequences more than what is going to immediately happen in the next 6 months or so.
You Garu always have to do that. You never have figured it out.
Wait. That was an interesting way to say that.
Was it?
Uskaru.
Yeah. Sense worm.
Sense worm.
Did you say that
You
out
smell
loud?
yourself.
No.
Every time she senses worm, she just yells it. Sense worm!
No, I'm telling Keegan this is what I am doing. I do
Okay.
not say it out loud.
Verbal and somatic components.
Kamehameha. Ah.
She goes, I will tell you that my name is not Endless Questions. I'm sorry, that was a deception. My name is Judith Journeying Laughter.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
When did we meet her?
At the moon.
At the mood.
The moose.
6.
I didn't write her down.
There
anyway.
is no worm taint on her.
Judith, journeying laughter.
The moon has shunned me, for my patron caused a prank on her that makes her shun his children.
Wait, she's a vampire?
No.
No,
What?
she
No.
is. I think she's a hyena. No, right? Or a coyote, maybe.
There you go.
There you go. There, yeah.
What's her name?
Judith, journeying laughter. So, coyote.
Yes. Don't let that get out. I like your moods. They're fun.
They are fun.
Well, okay.
I'm glad
This is
Malcolm didn't spill the beans.
Oh, so
Malcolm
we're not
knew?
the only ones who know.
Yeah, he knew. I pulled a prank on him.
Of course he knew.
Pulled a prank on his pack. Oh, it's 3-4 years ago.
Mm.
So was this just an elaborate prank?
Oh no, it was. The consequences were very real.
It was more of a learning opportunity, I think.
It's always a lesson in the prank.
So, wait.
Sure is nice we use people's entire livelihood and mental well-being as a potential lesson that could have gone either way.
They were destroying the environment.
They were.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see the water spirit. I did.
I didn't say that they were wrong. I didn't say that they were evil, just that their actions were. Why were their actions evil?
They didn't have a choice.
How do you give them a choice?
By providing an opportunity.
And what do you do to provide that opportunity?
Apparently set fire to things.
Yes.
That is an option.
Did you have a better solution in mind?
This was your lesson. I don't have any answers. Just questions to make you think.
How convenient for you.
It worked. We each got a different lesson out of it. We learned something.
Right, but is the spirit alright?
For now, that spirit will be alright until at least the summer.
I mean, just like you said, it is a short-term solution. But, given rise of the consequences and the lessons we're learning, would we have to return next summer?
Depends on who buys the farm and what they grow. And of course, how hot the summer is.
Mm.
And that spirit's been drained because there's been less rain. Less than there should be.
Is there a way to replenish the water?
How do you replenish water?
Make it rain?
And why is it raining less?
Mm.
So there's this thing called climate change.
And she just points and goes, yes.
Mm.
But
They grew soy because,
It was more profitable.
and it was more profitable because
More people would buy it.
it's using more products.
because they were being outcompeted by.
Mm. By the bigger farms.
Alright, well, I'll say it. I feel like shit.
Why?
Doesn't actually feel like we helped at all.
You helped that spirit. If you went down, I guarantee she would thank you.
I would like to consult this spirit.
The spiderlings might not be happy with that. Maybe you could go, but I couldn't.
Why?
I
That's not your job.
maybe pissed them off because I tried to free her right away, and they computered at me. They gave me warnings.
Wait, did you just say they computered at you?
Yes.
The spiders came down and went, "Halt, intruder!"
Yes.
They firewall.
Yeah, that's pretty much
I'm
what they
not
did.
exaggerating.
They
Yeah.
firewalled her.
Yep.
So,
Sometimes not all confrontations can be solved with your claws. It's not your fault. Gaia made you that way. But, and you have a purpose. Unfortunately, you decided to take on the burden of more than one. Or your ancestors did.
Mm.
So, I ask again. Do you think the worm is the only thing behind all this?
What do you mean by that?
What did you see at the farm?
No, the worm isn't the only thing behind horrible things.
I mean, we have the stories of how the Weaver corrupted the worm, or it was a force of good, balance, neutrality, and then the Weaver wanted too much, and
The Weaver wanted her things to remain forever and unchanged. Is that wrong of the Weaver?
well, considering that they're still changing, like the spiders remain, but the spiders are manipulated in different ways.
Yes, but they're changing towards what would be closer to stasis. Progress for progress's sake.
Change is only natural, though. We see this in the seasons. We see this.
The Weaver doesn't create anything new. She simply refines what's already there. Creation is the domain of the wild. That's why the worm, bound as he is, can only change things because he's bound in the Weaver's threads. Something to...
I mean, that just kind
Definitely.
of sounds like the Garu as a whole should just declare war on all spiders.
The Weaver's necessary. Do you like having a physical body?
I do.
Then you thank the Weaver for that.
However, the Garu point of view seems to be more all or nothing.
Many think that. I appreciate Unicorn's tribe because they think elsewise, and I know that Owl's tribe has a camp that knows better.
There's a very thin thread that we walk upon
Wait.
as Garu, so...
There's with Owl?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I've met a few. I'm not going to give away your camp or your tribe secrets. Ask someone from there.
But you are like the ultimate Ragabash. The penultimate Ragabash.
Yeah. So I lead you to the answers. I don't give them to you.
Fine.
That is the Ragabash's purpose.
You will have to learn that sometimes you will have to make hard decisions, and you will, as this young pup said, as she looks at Shinigami, destroy people's lives. You'll just have to weigh that in your own way.
Maybe we should have gone with Cora's idea. No.
The only options are do your best or do nothing.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'd rather do my best and know that I tried.
Yeah, but people can try all they want. I mean, there used to be this product called asbestos, and for a long, long time it was
My eyes
used.
glaze over.
It was used for fireproofing people's houses, and it was pretty good at that. But it also poisoned everyone when it was disturbed. So, trying your best, finding some product that works really well for this one specific use, and then as it turns
Did you
out,
learn anything from this mistake?
no.
Yes, we don't use
Yes.
asbestos anymore.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that we.
And we found other ways of insulation.
Humans certainly learned from that.
But the number of products that are still, untested, and who knows what the long-term effects are, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's kind of why...
This is just her conspiracy theories from the internet.
No.
Kyle nods vigorously.
If humans are aware that there is a risk, because it sounds like all of you have heard of this asbestos, so it sounds like all humans are aware of this kind of mistake. So at the very least, they've probably learned to learn more about the things that they put in their home. Am I wrong?
Not all humans.
Not all people.
But most.
Generally.
As long as there was something learned in one way or another, and that everybody became more aware of what to look for in the future.
It served a purpose.
Yes, but then you have companies like Pentex, who, despite knowing risks, will still push for things that are terrible.
And yet there's
For humans.
always opposing forces fighting them, is there not? I'd be more concerned if there was no opposing forces and everyone was just sitting back.
Pentex is also not a very good example since it's ridden with werewolf hunters and the worm and...
True, but
I mean, there are just...
you did come across Pentex in your battle here. Pentex isn't just worm creatures. Pentex is a for-profit company,
Of course.
and it is profitable.
Are you talking about RAM? It's probably a subsidiary.
I think we knew that he was a Pentex worker. The farmer.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
Oh,
did.
he
that
wasn't.
was-
He just bought the things. He bought them because
Oh, I
they were
thought-
cheap.
The
I lied about him being a Pentex worker
Another one.
Oh.
I think
because I knew it would get you here.
I think his equipment is Pentex equipment, but he himself just bought it. He's not part of Pentex.
Right. But out of character, she told us he was.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
We all believed that until
Okay,
this moment.
yeah, okay, fill me in there. What? No, okay.
Well, then you had the documentation that went. This doesn't look like anything here is funded by Pentex.
Right, which is fair enough.
Mm-hmm. So, Pentex is able to use the system and people's worries and their desperation. That's what you have to fight.
Yeah.
Prank the worm. wherever it dwells.
Wherever it breeds.
It's
Man,
an
now
interesting lesson.
I'm all solemn and humbled now. I feel like nothing actually got done.
As I said, you did something.
What I always see happening in these systems that humans have that take advantage of each other is that the system is designed to make the person it's taking advantage of look at small things and be so preoccupied with those small things that they can't look up, so they can never be aware and fight back. The best thing that we can do is help people look up.
I don't think we have that kind of money.
That's your answer. I can't tell you how to act.
And to them, it's not small things. Dennis was trying to provide for his whole family. Dennis wants to put his kids through school. Dennis wants to put his eldest daughter to college through his hard work. Yes, it's small to us with the bigger picture of
It's
the
small
apocalypse
to the world.
in Gaia.
The
but
system
it's-
is the size of the world.
But it's not small to him. To
Exactly.
him that is his world.
They make his world small. The smaller his world is, and the more preoccupied with it and more tumultuous that
I
tiny,
don't
tiny
think it's
world
that
is.
to him. If
Well,
anything, it's probably
to
the
him-
biggest thing in his life
Well,
right
no,
now.
I know.
that's what she's saying.
Oh, okay.
She's saying they make his world that small.
They put him in a teeny tiny cage with ants crawling all over his skin, and he can't look at what's going on outside the bars.
You know,
Well, it's not just Pentax that does that.
no,
So,
but they
I
help.
said humans.
They help. They have quite the lobbying arm and quite the PR department.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say we don't have that kind of money to make any kind of change.
yeah.
You will make some change. You have powers lawyers don't.
Right, so let's just go kill all the Pentex lawyers.
They'll always fill that up. You have to use your powers decisively, not recklessly. Unless you're particularly keen on summoning one of the urge worms to you.
Mark just kind of grabs his head and shakes like, I'm learning too
What
much
is
right
that?
now.
Oh, one of the many heads of the Hydra. I am assuming if you killed all the lawyers, you'd eventually summon Baashkai to you.
That's a name that I haven't heard out of character.
It's the urge worm of violence. All problems can be solved through violence, if you listen to the urges of Baashkai. Now, the urge worms can't speak directly. They can only give you senses, feelings. But they have spiritual servants who can come to you, whether in the Umbra or in dreams, to drive you towards that urge worm's purpose.
Were you watching us the whole time?
I'll never tell my secrets. I
You were.
only say that I need to teach those who need teaching a proper lesson.
It's
You got a
definitely
good laugh,
something
didn't you?
someone that watches somebody would say.
You got a good laugh, I'm sure.
Well, look at her name.
Right.
Journeying Laughter.
Anyway, if you don't mind, I think the road calls me.
Thank you for the information and for the lesson.
Well, thank you.
Hopefully our paths cross again.
Thank you, Journeying Laughter. As solemn and as humbling as this lesson was, definitely was poignant.
She nods, and you see her turning into a coyote and running off down the street.
Awesome.
So now what?
Well, it's February
We
It is,
can watch the silo burn.
7th.
it is February 9th. Now
got
that the
marshmallows?
clock has it's February the 9th at like 3 a.m.
This s'more tastes like soy and metal.
Well, we've got a month until we can go. We could walk in Hamid form back home.
That would take less than a month.
Oh, damn.
Where's home for you guys?
Colorado.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm pretty far from home right now myself.
Where is your home?
I come from Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
A sept there? Or just when you were a human?
I believe there's a sept there. Out of character. Is there a sept there?
Sure.
Okay, sure.
So we're assuming you walk 12 hours a day
Mm-hmm.
from roughly your position here, it would take 8 days.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're real good walkers.
And that's in Hamid form, according to Google Maps.
Yeah.
Well, and that's if you don't like stop to eat. Like it takes 6 months to do the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah,
Granted, that's in the wilderness.
Like I said, that's this is just assuming you walked for a total of 12 hours.
Which is very doable.
I guess for Werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we have to decide where we're going next.
Bless you.
Thanks.
And I frankly am tired of asking Guides the Fallen if he wants to join us for the next leg of our journey. Want to make it permanent?
Hmm?
I mean, it doesn't hurt to get more totem points for Bear. It doesn't hurt.
Oh, fuck.
I, for one, would welcome more family.
I've been away from my set for a while, and I am kind of feeling homesick. And I would love to call you guys my pack. We've been through a lot in the couple of weeks I've been through with you guys.
Well, that's a pretty sweet thing to say. I'll add some to my role for that.
No, like, honestly, guys, I've learned a lot. Here I am, this fledgling Cleoth, just out of Wisconsin, gave chase to
He needs family.
a black spiral, and I stumbled upon you guys, and ever since then, it's just been lesson after lesson after lesson.
You'll have lots of lessons with us.
I suppose we have been through quite a bit.
That, and I've been touched by a bear.
It's fair.
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, heck, guys, I wouldn't have been able to go to, like, 2 moots. Like, I went to a Shadow Lord's moot, I went to a Bone Gnawer's moot. I met so many of our kind there. I got to meet, like, as assholish as the Shadow Lords are, and then I got to see, like, an opposite side
Shadow
of this.
Lord moot?
Well, it was just this.
It wasn't a Shadow Lord tribal mood. It was that small mood.
Right.
Like the,
Right.
They were all pretty much Shadow Lords. Minus
Right.
like one, I think.
No, but he was a guest. He didn't actually belong to that sect.
And then went to the Bone Gnawer's one, and that was absolutely amazing. I got to meet so many other Garus, so many other packs.
You'll be able to go to a Silent Strider moot, and Silent Striders.
Why do humans always
And a
debate
theme.
whenever they agree on things?
Well, we're not debating. I'm waiting for your answer.
Yeah, you're the only one who hasn't answered.
And I'm reminiscing how awesome it's been being with you guys as this pack.
You humans are so strange. You require so much affirmation.
It's true.
Where'd you guys pick this one up?
The Abyss.
Not inaccurate.
Lots of holes, actually.
Just the Abyss.
The hole.
The biggest hole.
The biggest hole where lost things go. Fishy was lost. I'll take your silence as a yes.
But
Shall we go talk to Bear then?
You'll have to find some spirit paths.
Yeah.
They're broken
Yeah.
once again. So I will need perception occult to walk the paths.
Alright, let's go find Bear.
Guide us,
No, whoever has the highest.
I have 5 total.
Perception occult?
Yeah.
How many does Ragabash have?
I have 7.
7.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm the one to find things.
Yeah, go for it.
Like worm cake.
I am good at finding worm cane.
We
Seems to
heard.
follow you around.
Yeah.
3.
Okay, you start moving along.
Oh, what's the diff, actually?
Now would be diff 8.
1.
As you start moving around, the forest seems dark as you're moving through it.
Mm-hmm.
The moon barely touching through as you hear shattering and movement in the woods. As you hear the sniffing of something moving along.
It's very dangerous to be here right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's...
We are... No, we're still in the Umbra.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's the moon phase that matters.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're still under new moon.
It's a crescent moon.
Crescent moon.
Closer to the new moon, the more dangerous the Umbra is.
Ooh, yes, definitely. We need to get out of here.
Yeah,
Well,
but do you want to be family, or do you want to be safe?
I mean, we can always induct you into the family when there's a full moon, and we can find the paths very easily.
Or maybe we can, like...
get to Bear quickly.
Get the bear quickly. Yeah.
Can she roll again?
You guys will. So you can do a dex stealth for the group. You'll have to remove 2 dice from it because of the size of the group.
Okay, can I use my
I'm gonna
silence?
switch back down to Lupus because I was in Kryos the last we talked.
Can I use my silence?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You'll have to double the cost though.
It's
because of the group.
passive.
Oh, passive? Okay. Then I'll have to say you have to extend a point of gnosis to get it to the group. In this case.
Alright, so 1 point of gnosis. Let's see if we can stealth everyone, and I lose 2 die for it. So it's stealth plus what?
Dex.
Are you
We should all go into lupus form.
Agreed.
Lupus
Yeah,
it is.
We have to roll for that?
Mm-hmm. Because it's
I
stressful.
don't.
Or you can spend a point of rage to do it.
I will spend a point of rage.
Yeah, I'll spend a point of rage. Oh,
It's a crescent moon, so once you look up at the moon, you got full rage again. For you.
Oh, okay.
Because you're new moon.
Can you get me a better pencil?
So you
Right there.
So yeah, you
Oh,
have 2
shit.
points of rage now.
Okay,
So
sweet.
And
you
it's-
saw the crescent moon.
Alright.
It's primal urge.
Stamina. Current form stamina. And then you need, what form are you in?
Helmet.
You will need Glabro, Krynos, Hispo, 4 successes.
Okay. 1, 2, div 6?
Yeah.
2.
So
So
you
I'm in
are
Krynos.
you are in Krynos form.
I'm gonna blink at you.
You do have better dexterity in this form, though. So
I
And
need
stamina. But yes.
Oh.
But she's also 9 feet tall.
right, but I mean that dexterity.
Yeah, but the
It's gonna make her
difficulty does
sneaky.
go up.
Now I'm imagining a Krynos form doing Adam's Snoot Scoot.
Can I try
Yeah,
again?
bruh.
Yeah, you can try again.
Huge
1, 2.
As you
Just
hear,
the butt sticking
you
out
two
of the
hear
back.
something like, or
2 more.
everyone hears something that sounds like nails on a chalkboard, like this horrible screeching. You two discern what's over there.
Oh boy.
2 more.
So you did get back down.
Yeah.
So you have to make your stealth check. You don't have to roll yet.
What's my diff?
It would be diff 7.
3.
All right. Okay. As you see, 4 scrags moving along, as well as another creature that has kind of like a gas mask on. It's overly thin with an extended like neck and twisted knobby hands that are partially mechanical.
How dangerous are scabs?
Scrags, they're kind of the foot soldiers of the worm.
Oh, okay. You want to kill them
Easy.
for fun?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Wherever it breeds.
Where
Wherever it
dwells.
dwells.
Wherever it dwells,
I just
wherever
want
it
to kill
breathes.
something.
Litany!
I am going to like flatten my ears and shrink and look at them.
She looks ready for battle.
She does.
That looks like the look of Litany!
Are you still in Krynos?
No, I
Yeah.
got down to lupus.
I just want to squish these guys.
Right?
I just,
I'm giving off the scent of hide, quiet.
why?
Why? I'm gonna sniff around and see if there's anything else.
Okay.
About, like, if there's anything close.
You shall be inducted into our tribe with battle.
That's what I was thinking.
That would be perception,
Perception alertness.
alertness.
Diff in your lupus form is diff 5.
1, 4.
Okay. As let's see.
So hard to stealth us all.
Is there anything that would come get us within, hearing range of a battle?
You do hear other things, not like trivially far. So there's probably another group of Banes nearby, moving about.
I'm shaking my head
Another
because
group
we're
of-
doing nonverbal communication.
Another group of Banes that would come find out what's going on if they hear fighting.
I didn't say they're Banes, but they could be.
That's what you said.
did
Or
actually.
yeah, they're Banes.
You
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoops, ruined the surprise.
So there are multiple kind of noises crunching around, hissing, as you hear other things scuttering around, seeming to try and hide.
I say you should run. Give it your twitches and eye blinks.
No.
Not run. Not engage.
Not engaged.
Yeah, not run.
Not running.
Because Cora has this thing.
Scoot snoop.
You see this kind of like horrible, twisted. It looks like a buzzard, but with wing or feathers kind of falling out, and it's a human head on an entirely too thin neck that's partially rotted, turning around and looking in all directions up above.
I am giving indications to hide.
All right.
So you scoot and you wait for them to pass.
We'll be smart instead of impulsive.
We'll be smart instead of fun. Fine.
Fine.
As you
God, I haven't killed anything in weeks.
Right.
Hi.
As you pass and you start moving through, the sun starts to kind of peek out. There's kind of a mist in this area. As you do hear the waterfall near Bear's Den that you were familiar with.
Oh, hey, bear.
Yes.
Yay!
We'll get closer and closer.
As you get closer, you end up bumping into a Bane spirit. The creature gets knocked or sees Cora. It's by itself, just
Bitchin'. Rage point, Krenos.
So, wits plus dex, and then you roll a single d10 and add it to that. And that's initiative.
Can I switch to Cryo?
And
Because it's an instant thing, you'll have to do
Wait,
that on your
wits
turn.
plus dexterity?
Then. Okay, so wait, what are we rolling
Yeah,
for?
but-
So
Your
you know,
dex
so
and
you add your
digits.
wits and dexterity to get for a single number. Then you roll a single d10, and you add it to that number.
I have a 17 total.
Me too! High five!
High five.
Yes.
Okay, so who has the higher dex wits between the two of you?
I have 3 base
7.
stat.
Total.
Total from your wolf form.
Oh, in wolf form?
Because you both lupus form.
I had
Oh,
9.
I spent a rage as soon as I bumped into him.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. So that would have been...
That'd be 18 then, I think. Because you
Yeah.
have one. Yeah, so 18.
18.
Okay, so you.
So,
And Kyle?
Shit, I forgot that. 9.
9. And...
10.
Okay, so let's put things in order. So what'd you roll in your die?
10.
A 10? I need to roll off with you.
6.
7.
Balls.
Man, I'm last. I rolled a 2.
No,
I
rolled a 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
criminy.
So I'm last.
So Kyle, what are you doing?
Oh man, I'm just... Wait, what kind of bane is it?
It is one of the ones with like the extended necks, the claws, and the somewhat metallic-like hands.
I guess I'll spend a rage to transform. And then for my turn... I'll just attack him.
Okay.
Claw.
Okay.
Oh, and we're entering battle.
Yep. So gain a point of rage,
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
including yourself.
Did we-
What? Do I have? Wait.
Gain a point of rage because
Oh,
you're going to
game.
battle.
Right.
Temp rage.
Temp rage. Yep. And so next is B.
I'm gonna do a bite attack.
Okay.
Like, run by bite.
Sounds good. Shinigami.
So, can I try to latch on to the back of his neck with my teeth?
That'll be a grapple check.
Okay. And
On your turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all you're going to do?
yeah, I want to try, like, grasping onto him and getting on there where he can't reach me and shifting in Krynos while I'm holding onto him.
Okay. Bishop?
I'm gonna spend a rage to turn into Krynos,
Okay.
and then I will attack with a bite.
Okay. Cora.
Spend a rage to turn into Krynos. And I already asked that, never mind. I'm gonna do 2 claw attacks. And you said it was the kind with the wings?
No. The ones
No.
with like the metal-like hands, claws, and the overly long neck.
Mm.
And the humanoid face filled with oversized teeth that are needle-like that poke out of each way and keeps its mouth kind of open in a perpetual grin.
Mm. I think Cora would be pretty wary of the metal clawy stuff.
Mhm.
So, would it be 2 claw attacks to try and tear off his arms?
You can attempt to tear off his arms, but that's a damage-based thing.
That's a damage-based
Yeah.
thing.
So, but I'll give you stuns for your
okay.
attempts.
All right. So that's 2, and I can only spend 3 rage. Okay, so I can spend another one, and
So you
then
spent 1 to change.
Mhm.
1 for the extra attack.
Mm-hmm. And then my last one, I'm going to try and do this number.
Okay.
Like up into his rib.
Upper claw.
Okay.
Upper claw. Yeah. Up
Alright.
into his...
He
Dorsal
sees
cavity.
you coming at him, so he's going to attack Cora, and he's going to spend a point of his essence to coat his claws and his fangs in some sort of spiritual poison.
Yes, he is. Used to that poison, right? As many times as I've been poisoned by it.
Oh, you didn't spend anything to dodge.
No, I didn't.
Nope.
None of us did. We all committed.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2 successes, so 2 roll over. And you get to soak Cora. The difficulty is 9 because of this poison.
Okay, that's stamina.
Yep.
It would be human stamina because she hasn't switched yet.
The lupus stamina. 'Cause
Oh,
she's in
lupus stamina.
Yeah, because you haven't changed yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So. Because you can't soak this kind of damaging.
2.
Oh, 9. Yeah.
Okay, you take a total of 3 lethal.
Ooh.
Alright, Cora?
Can I resist pain?
Yes, you can. That is reflexive.
Man, I wish I had that ability.
It's
Not on my
pretty,
character, just me.
pretty bitchin'.
Right.
Alright, so... Dex brawl. So 4,
Lexi, your leg's on fire. Ah, shit, fucking resist pain.
Resist pain, I got this.
Yeah.
Diff
6 for a claw.
6. Yeah. 4.
He's not dodging.
So that's the strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 2, plus 4. My hands are too long. So 9.
9. He soaked 3, so you did 6.
So that was to one arm.
Yep. As you hear kind of like this hinge creaking noise. I'm just rolling a spell preemptively.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's all a rollover.
I'm gonna need to borrow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 1. Can I have one? Thank you.
Put it in the cup.
It's almost too big for the cup.
That's a lot of damage.
I see several ones in there.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the other arm.
0 damage.
Christ almighty. Okay.
Wow, this is a good roller.
It was a
Yeah.
very good roll.
That's it. Why are you rolling again?
Because I did 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 2. Four, 2, 3, 5, 2, 2, 4, 1. So that's 4.
He soaked it all.
Okay.
So, Bishop, yours. So get your bite in.
Alright.
So Lucas Dex.
So, no, I
Bless you.
Oh, you spent the rage. Yeah, you're
spent the
right.
rage of the Krynos.
Yep,
So,
Dex
so dexterity, that's 3, plus the Krynos one is 4,
plus brawl.
plus brawl, which is 3.
And then it's diff 5 for a bite.
5 for a bite. I'm going for the neck.
Okay, and he is not dodging, so.
Diff 5, you said? Yeah.
Diff 5 for the attack, diff 6 for the damage.
Oh. So.
There's a corner.
Yeah, re-roll that one.
Okay. So we'll just get rid of
Take
that.
that one, yep.
Re-roll this one. Hey! 5. No,
4.
4.
4, that's all roll over.
Okay. So then damage is my strength
Plus 1.
plus 1. So,
plus rollover. So strength plus 5
So
in this case.
strength plus 5. Alright, so 1, then
Rhino strength, so that should teach that.
plus 4. So that's 7. I might need to borrow dice. I need 1 more dice. Ooh. Okay. So all of this, and what's damage difficulty, I guess?
7 plus 5 is 12.
Okay.
Do you have 12 dice in your hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's div
Something
5?
like a-
Div 6 for
Div
damage.
6. So that
Like a
goes away,
pretty roll.
that goes away, that goes away, that goes away, that goes away, that goes away. 6.
6, so you did 2 damage.
Yeah!
Cool. Shinigami, it's your grapple check.
Right,
So-
so the reason that I'm staying in Lupus whenever I'm trying to get into the grapples because I figured they're all in Rhinos, so it's going to be paying attention to all the big things, and I'm small, I just kind of try to slip in. So that's my reasoning.
So I will give you a bonus die, so.
Thank you. How do I do a grapple?
So, Dex, Brawl, Div 6.
That's on the other side.
Dex.
Well, I
Turn your
guess
page
this
over.
would work.
Well, I know my Dex. It's 4 in Lupus.
Oh, all the attack stuff is on the second, the
Yeah.
other side of that sheet as well.
So
Well, my Brawl's over there, but yeah. Oh, okay, these that shifted. Alright, so is that a 6 or a 9? 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
You successfully grapple onto the back. As you get a hold of it, your teeth get around kind of like the strangling neck and the scruff as the thing kind of gives off this horrifying screech that sounds like people screaming along with metallic cranking and rust.
Okay, now that I'm solidly in, can I now spend a rage to switch?
That will be on your next turn.
Got it?
Yep. B.
I'm gonna run by and just try to bite.
Yep.
Run by, bite. So, Dex 5. 4, 5 plus 2. One!
It's all roll over.
Bite is going to be Dex roll and then Strength, which is 3. Plus my rollover, plus 1. Well, I don't do any damage, but do I at least get like some fur or feathers or anything?
You kind of get a bite, kind of pull away. It's a spirit, so it's not necessarily the same as flesh stuff.
Okay.
I see what you're trying to do.
Alright.
But yeah, you do have some in your mouth. Yes.
And I'm sure it's disgusting.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt, actually. All right, Kyle.
All right. I spent a rage to transfer Krynos, and I'm activating what's it called?
Fangs of Judgment. Because
Yeah.
if you do, it's a Bane Spirit. Bane Spirits are made to corrupt. It won't.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it works on Tamori. Then never
Yeah.
mind. I'm not going to do that. That'd be dumb.
Do well. That's what I got on the soak.
Well, I got 1 success for hitting.
All right, that's all rollover though.
No, but 3.
3 seeded, 2 damage. Cool. Kyle, what are you doing this next round?
Oh, I figure I'll just claw him again.
Okay.
Kill him before it gets to me.
B.
Sorry.
Is there a way where I can... Because I know there are other things around.
Mm-hmm. He seems like a straggler. He's actually not part of any larger group.
Not part of a larger group.
He seems to be one who broke away and got closer to Bear's realm by accident.
Okay. Can I just kind of run a
Sucks for
perimeter?
him.
Yeah. You're in a perimeter.
I'm going to run a perimeter.
Okay. Shinigami.
What I plan to do is spend a rage to shift into Krynos and just
Mhm.
like with my claws and my teeth just like start gnawing in towards the spine.
Okay. I will do that and we'll call it a bite attack with 2 bonus die on the attack roll.
Okay.
Because of the grapple?
Because of the grapple and the description and the creative. creativity for the stunt rolls. Bishop.
Pretty creative.
I'm gonna spend a rage for an extra attack,
Okay.
and I'm gonna claw at his stomach to try to eviscerate him.
Okay. And what's the other attack?
I will claw at him to try to eviscerate him.
Okay. Fair. I don't.
Very nice.
You never know.
Oh yeah,
Are
no,
we-
you never know.
Cora
Are we rolling rage rolls?
for.
Spending rage.
I think he's under his permanent
Okay.
by a lot. So he only had 3 rage, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Remember, yeah, if your temp rage is higher than your permanent rage, every time you spend rage, you do have to do a frenzy check.
Oh. Should I do a frenzy check
You
now?
should do a frenzy check. It's difficulty, because you're in Krynos, it's difficulty 6.
Okay.
How many successes do you have to do to actually frenzy?
4.
The one
Oh,
time
shoot,
we
then
want you
I
to
should
roll
also-
bad.
Okay.
The time we
Yeah,
want you guys
as
to
long
roll
as you
bad.
have up to 4, so... You didn't get 4,
No, I didn't.
so you didn't frenzy.
-1.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that was the house roll.
The
Though.
time when we kind of want bad rolls.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
I'm just sitting here thinking, like, everyone's using rage, but nobody
yeah, he was
Right.
at,
raging
yeah,
out.
he was just at 3. So.
Right.
So I
forgot about that.
we got the temp rage from getting into combat. Then I
And-
used that to turn to Krynos, and I was back down to
Yep.
my 2.
Yeah,
Right.
and you just don't have to roll if because you use the new rage value that you spent to,
Mm.
and if it's under 4, then there's no point in rolling because you can't get 4 successes.
Oh, okay.
So, Bane is gonna just go for Cora.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna lose a die from his roll because he's got a wolf on his back.
Oh, wait.
Or
I
Cora.
didn't know what I was going to do.
doing?
I'm going to go back and...
Rip off the other arm.
Yeah, we'll look at ripping off the other arm, and then you said his neck was really long
And thin,
thin.
but it seems strong like steel.
Okay.
Like all of his body seems like wiry strong.
Okay, then we're gonna go back in with like kind of an under the ribs, like kind of dig up under there and try to
eviscerate him.
and pull
Mhm.
and pull back and try
Okay.
and like get all that
Yeah.
gunk out. That makes sense.
So going after Cora, he's gonna spend another essence, even though that's draining his health, to try and make the soak diff 9 on you.
Roll your soak.
Yeah.
3, so
9. Div 9.
Oh.
Here's Cora trying to shoot.
I forgot.
4 lethal. Also roll stamina real quick to see if you heal one of that lethal on your turn. Because we forgot to do that last time, diff 8.
2.
Just
So you just healed 1 from last turn.
Okay.
And then it's your turn, so you get to do it again, because you
And
forgot to do it last turn.
How many did he do?
He did 4.
4
After
and
your
roll
soak.
it again. Okay.
Yeah, so you took 4 damage, and then you get to see if you healed any of it.
she heals at least 1.
Yeah, so you only healed 1.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
only heal 1.
So you healed 1.
So you're mauled right now.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter
Sweet.
because I have resist pain.
Pain.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my turn.
Yep.
Okay. That was. Do I still get the extra die or no?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
So I'll roll over.
$12.
12. So you did 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you rip off its arm and you eviscerate it as the creature gives off a gurgled gasp, not able to shriek, as its black ichor blood shoots out past its teeth as they drip off the needle-like fangs before it collapses off your arm and starts to degrade and bubble up.
That's what you get for getting so close to Bear.
I mean, that wasn't even 2 turns.
I mean, it was one bane versus a whole pack of werewolves.
I know, that was
That's fair.
not a very smart thing to look at us funny.
That's why I spent a single rage.
So
I didn't even get there.
you finally get back to Bear's. You finally continue on and get to Bear's round.
Mm.
Okay.
Someone
You see
should
the
heal
cliffs?
Cora.
No.
You see the water?
I'm good.
Yeah, she heals all of it. It's lethal.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. It's just
The
lethal.
trees seem more autumn-like. A couple of them seem brownish here. As you see Bear step out, and you notice he has kind of like a cataract almost eye, his right eye.
We came for something else, but are you okay?
Something is paining me, but I don't know what.
How do we help?
I don't know. It feels as if something had poisoned me through a direct line.
There was a Bane. There was a Bane close by.
That could be it. I'm not.
We really love him.
I appreciate it. Why have you come? Glad it is good to see you, and I'm glad to see my children.
Well, would you like another?
I take a knee.
And the bear steps over. He's huge. On all fours, he's as tall as Bishop.
And I'm still in Krynos form. So, yeah.
Or on
Yeah.
Krynos, he's not that tall, but
Yeah.
He gets up and he seems one who is worthy.
Thank you, Reverence.
You seem as if one who wishes to heal
That is correct.
and is connected to them and wishes to learn and is willing to battle in the ways of war.
This is true, Bear Spirit.
As his paw just passes into you and passes over your heart, as you see a red thread pulled out, and it passes through all of them as you notice they're tied together. As he pulls it into himself, connects it to himself, and all the threads bounce in between all of you, and there's a knot in between all of them before it vanishes. You see the cataracts start to kind of slowly heal as your totem points are added to the groups.
I got one.
Woo!
The exact number he lost.
Yay! I know nothing.
You now have access to using Mother's Gift once per day.
Yay! Alrighty.
You also lost, I think it's you lose some honor.
You lose.
Temp honor.
Yeah, temp
How
honor.
much temp honor do I
We're about
lose?
to find out.
Okay.
Allies.
People are gonna start thinking a lot less of you.
Yeah.
So I am now. Yeah,
So you
back
have
to them.
But we work
Bear.
extra hard to gain our honor.
Yay. Back name.
Fomori's Bane.
That's it. Femore's Bane. How do you spell Femore?
F-O.
F-E-M?
F-O-M-O-R-I.
Nice try.
Fomori.
Femore's Bane.
I have it all kinds of screwed up on my page.
PH.
You're a wolf. It's okay.
Oh, you lose 5 temp honor.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Back to the start.
1,
Sorry.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'm back
Yeah, I
down to
think so.
3.
It's a good thing you're right-handed and I'm left-handed.
Hey, there we go.
So,
Thank you, Reverend Bear Spirit. Thank you, Femore's Bane.
Well, you're
Well,
now
you are
Fomori's
now our
Bane.
You just thanked yourself.
Yes.
Good
Good job, B.
it's good to see you.
Mm.
Where do you plan to go?
Not sure yet. We were thinking maybe Bishop could visit his old home
Yeah.
before we go back to Colorado.
Unless there's something you need from us.
No, not at all. I simply recall that you had a desire to return to Louisiana for some reason.
To tell them about the other giant Bane that was growing.
I thought you guys wanted to go back to learn more about the ape dude.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Ape dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy. I'm sure you already know this, but I won my rank challenge. So excited.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Cora's very excited about this. As she should be.
You've overcome one of your hurdles. And you have shown that you are one of my brood in your actions.
I love it. Thank you.
We're all proud of you. Yay.
I'm proud of me too.
I just clap with my giant
Well, I feel like this is like we're talking to our father, kinda, and so it's like
Look, Dad.
look down,
He's
look
like,
what
I'll hang this
I
on the
did.
fridge.
Yeah.
Picks up Cora, hangs her on the
And you just see a Get a Fenris glyph with a 2 under it.
You
Yes.
I haven't washed my face yet. I still have blood on my
Follow whatever path you want. I am sure you will do well. But do well. I was curious on where you would go. To know which direction I would see you from when you came back to visit me.
We always enjoy visiting you.
Reverend Spirit, I feel so grateful for being one with the pack now that I feel I must repay the kindness. What can I do to help you in any way?
Heal the wounded, fight the corrupt, and know that they will not thank you for it. That is a burden I am sorry you will have to bear.
We bear it proudly.
I will gladly bear this burden. Thank you, Reverend Bear Spirit.
I have taken much from you already.
Out of character, I kind of wonder, was Bear able to see us when we were in the void?
Oh, like in the abyss?
Most spirits just straight up avoid the abyss because they're forced to materialize and they cannot leave.
Yeah. I was kind of wondering what he would have thought if he knew what happened to that rat.
Oh, fair enough.
Was that a recorded session?
No?
No.
Thank you, Bear, for accepting a new family member for us.
Stay till the day. The moon paths will still be difficult and the banes will still be in force. But there are many who travel here. I don't know how they get close to my realm. But it is better to be here. It is still safe.
I have a question for you. Are you able to know the well-being of the mother bear and her cub?
I have some connection, but I will have to do some time gazing to see them. I am not the great bear spirit, only a fragment sent here to be with you. You influence me as much as I influence you.
I would be interested to know that they were well, but do not burden yourself.
I will look into it. My eye is healed, and I will do anything to try and help alleviate your worries.
It's very nice that you remembered them.
I think it's a good time to sojourn in Bear's realm right now. Just relax.
Please, rest.
I will take this time to meditate.
The baby bear was just a little nicky
So I can
I
gain
got to
some
carry him all the way.
Alright, and so you do your meditation, then you all kind of go to bed.
Can I, if we're meditating, can I get my gnosis back?
That's what meditating does.
Oh, I'm full gnosis right now, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll.
Oh, roll?
Yeah, you roll wits enigmas. Diff 8. Each success gets you a point of gnosis back.
So how does one gain permanent rage?
Experience.
Okay.
It's current dots in rage experience.
Did you say
Okay.
8?
Yes.
You'd only have to spend 2 to gain another one.
I have 8. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much
gain
rage
two
do you
if you
have?
And I bet the same thing it is for
Yeah,
me.
she's
Again, one
Oh,
gnosis.
Nothing.
So like
That's a 9, isn't it?
No, that's, I think wait.
Yeah, that's a 9. So you did get one.
Oh, okay.
So you're at full gnosis.
I'm already at full gnosis, so I'll just meditate with Bear to feel more communal with him.
Okay. And to increase your totem dots, that's 3 experience, just so you know.
Okay.
Per dot.
Oh.
So that's the only one that's a 5
All right, now.
cost.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I've had 3.
You're
I have 3
slacking.
now.
I am slacking. Hey, I just got this.
But not backtracking. So, V, while you were sleeping, you're once again seeing that pool with your reflection. So you got it done.
Well, no.
I mean, it didn't matter, but you knew that already.
Wait, what are you referring to?
The farmer.
Well, like,
Like, now they don't have to question you. Now you can start we can start going to Oregon.
I have to find a good reason why.
Can't the good reason just be you heard their steps over there? Why not learn about those Garu?
Sure. You know, after Wisconsin, and I come up with something better than that.
Okay, I get it. You need an excuse to see Dad.
For my friends, yes.
Okay.
My pack needs an excuse. I can't just say, hey, by the way, we're gonna go see my father.
You could have just said that you had a vision. They always seem to put a lot of stock in those.
It's true. And I do have this right where I can essentially Google Maps him. Out of character, I have the right of the questing stone, which allows me to track down people.
Oh.
So, just an idea, right?
Right. So, are you like my subconsciousness?
Yeah, that's what I am.
This is a weird conversation.
Garu stuff is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird, but it's never been this weird. Like, the ghosts are weird, but not this weird.
You saw a bunch of spiders making a farm.
Yeah, but that's old hat.
Is it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, they made skyscrapers.
Oh, well, I guess so.
I'll get there.
Yeah.
I'll see Dad. I'm in a rush, but I'm not in immediate rush. He should be safe.
Should be. But, you never know. Like I said, we know how bad they are at protecting people.
That we do.
Just a thought. We'll get there. But like I said, I guess that coyote had it right. Nothing matters. He did all that.
And it doesn't really matter because another big corporation is just going to swoop in and buy up the farm for pennies on the dollar. And
Exactly. You could always try and say it's a vacation. You went through all this stress. Might as well have some fun somewhere. Get
see,
away from it.
my subconscious understands that being a werewolf, there is basically no vacation time. Because we're expected to be on all the time, every time, destroying Banes, and then, my friends don't even consider, hey, what if we, start this very loud fight, and, there could be bigger, more dangerous Banes that we can't fight around.
Yeah, just tell them you have a vision out there. That's all you have to do. And then you can relax. Hang out with your dad, and then if they get suspicious, you just tell them, oops, I guess the vision was wrong. Sorry, guys. But then you'll have an excuse to come back because you'll found our dad.
I don't think they'd let me come back.
You don't think so?
No.
Why is that?
Because they're unfun.
Oh, maybe if you just spend some time pointing out all the futility of it, that it doesn't matter, that they'll be more open to actual fun things rather than desperate things.
Yeah, bad chance with that. But something to consider in my forebrain.
Yeah.
Well,
I have another thing to give you if you want.
what is it?
It's another gift. You have to sacrifice a little more bear, though, for me to unlock it.
What is it?
You just have to channel a bit of your gnosis, and anything that doesn't have rage can't attack you unless you attack them first. Really good for tactics.
Shit, yeah, since I'm not the tankiest person around.
It just means spirits and Garu are off limits, right? Those
Right.
first team guys, they can shoot at your pack while you run past them, and then you can attack them.
But wait. Bear was messed up.
He just had a little pain from it. It'll pass. It's just a chunk removed. It was rapid.
That didn't look rapid.
Did you see how quickly it healed? Just as rapidly?
Yeah,
That's why.
but that's
It's like pulling off a band-aid. Spirits are dramatic. Look how all of them act.
because they're spirits.
Exactly. He'll be fine.
I don't know.
You do notice in the black pool, there seems to be a couple shimmers in it, almost like stars now.
Stars.
Mm-hmm. As if it's cleared up a little bit.
I'm not
gonna force it. It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm just part of you that thinks it'd be pretty useful.
I mean, it would, but I'd have to figure out a way to explain it to them. Not right now.
Okay. Maybe next time.
Yeah, next time. I think it's time to wake up.
Yeah, it's time to wake up as she drifts into the pool, and it's morning.
I wake up.
You're all awake and ready to journey. And that journey will happen next time.
Next time.
Thank you everyone who listened. Just give us a like and subscribe and all that good jazz if you haven't already, and especially if you've gotten however far this episode is going to go.
Right.
We're off next week, and we'll be back the week after that. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
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 Thank you.